Hello everybody, this is Leland the Realtor. This video is going to be about closing costs, who pays what closing costs, and how much closing costs are. This video is for informational purposes only and doesn't replace sitting down with a lender, a title company, or a realtor to explain these costs to you. All these costs are also approximate and can change at any time. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to determine who pays for what closing costs. You're going to want to go to your purchase agreement and you're going to scroll down to the 7th page here. So here we are, page 7 of 18, but if you look down at the bottom here, it's page 5 of 15. On paragraph 11, it says costs to be paid. Right here, you're going to notice buyer, seller, and not required. If the buyer is to pay for the closing costs, you'll see an X in this box. If the seller is to pay a closing cost, it'll be an X in this back box. And if it's not required, it'll be an X in the not required box. Then you'll have types of closing costs that you'll be paying. So here you have loan-related costs and fees. This is your mortgage company charging you a fee to create this mortgage. Prepaids required by lender. The lender is your mortgage company. They do require you to have certain accounts opened and prepaid for. For manufactured homes, there's additional fees. We won't be covering this in this video. The title company closing costs, which is also your escrow company. Your title insurance policy premiums right here. And of course, there's always miscellaneous fees to worry about. The first thing we're going to cover is loan-related costs and fees. Again, this is your mortgage company and how much they charge for your loan. Be aware that all these fees are highly variable, and the only way to determine how much these things cost is to sit down with your lender and talk to them directly. Generally speaking, appraisals are $500 to $700. I haven't seen one over $700. The title company here lists it at $525, which is a pretty accurate guess. Appraisal re-inspections are about $150. They are not often required, but sometimes they are needed. The credit report varies heavily from lender to lender. Some charge $20, some charge $60. You're going to need to talk to your lender for that. Loan assumption is so rare that I'm not going to talk about it. Loan origination charge. This is the charge by the lender to actually create your mortgage. Every lender is very different. Some charge $500, some charge 1% of the value of the loan. So if it's a $100,000 loan, it'll be $1,000. But you're definitely going to need to sit down with your lender and talk about this. I'm not going to cover buy down points or point discounts in this video. Tax service fee, if you look over here at tax service fee, typically it's $85. Again, this can vary. And flood certification right here, it's about $25. Prepaids required by lender. Most lenders require you to pay 15 months worth of hazard insurance ahead of time. The cost of your hazard insurance varies depending on your insurance company, how much you're being insured for, and what they are insuring exactly. So you're going to have to talk to an insurance agent about this. Prepaid interest depends on how expensive your home is, what your interest rate is, and exactly when you're closing on your home, depending on the time of the month. So you're going to need to discuss that with your lender. It's typically not more than a month's worth of interest. PMI or MIP, this is if you do not have 20% down. This is an insurance that covers the lender in cases where it's low or no down payment. You're going to have to sit down and talk to your lender for this cost because it varies heavily depending on what loan program you're using and how much down you have. Taxes. Most lenders require you to put at least 3 months worth of taxes down. The only way to find how much your taxes are to go to the Bernalillo County or Sandoval County website, depending on where your home's located, and type in what your home value or how much you're buying the home for, and they will spit out a number that says, hey, this is about what you're going to pay per year in taxes. And again, most lenders require 3 months of that. If you want to just guess on how much your yearly taxes are, what you can do is you can take your purchase price, and typically the taxes are about 1.5% of your purchase price. So for a $100,000 home, it's going to be about $1,500 per year, but that is a big estimate. You should definitely go to the website to determine that. Again, we're going to skip manufactured home costs and go straight to title company closing costs. This is the most straightforward fee right here. The closing fee is $425 plus $1 per $1,000 plus gross receipts tax. So in this case, for a $100,000 home, which is up here, they will be charging you $566.34 approximately. The pro rata data search and the special assessment search is right here. They will be charging you approximately $50. And legal documentation preparation depends heavily on the contract and what title company you're using. You can see that they don't even list it right here, so you're going to have to talk to your title company for that. Buyer recording fees and seller recording fees. If you look right here, you have seller recording fees. It is $30 per recording. For buyers, it is the same price, so it's $30 per recording. Take, for instance, if you have more than one mortgage, so in MFA, they have a mortgage for their main loan and a mortgage for their down payment. That is going to be recorded, for one for the main loan, one for the down payment, so that'll be 2 recording fees, total of $60. Going to come down here to title policy premiums. This is issued by the title company. This initial title commitment is a document that the title company prepares to tell you that they will insure or won't insure the title of the home based on certain guidelines. And that is a $100 fee title binder / commitment right here. And you can see that it's $100. The standard owner's policy, this is typically the most expensive of the title company closing costs. If you go look up here, it says owner's title policy. For this $100,000 home, it'll be $752. It is approximately $190 plus $250 per $50,000 plus gross receipts tax. And that is your approximate title policy. Your mortgagee and mortgagee endorsement policies, this title company does not specify them, but generally speaking, when I see them on closing statements together, they are approximately $300. But again, it varies highly on the title company, and this video should not be used specifically for these fees. When you come down just a little bit to the survey, most homes are located in neighborhoods, and in that case, a lot of them have what's called an ILR, which is an improvement location report, and this is typically $225. If you require a stake survey, which is where they come out and put stakes in the ground to outline your land, those are typically $500 or more, depending on the survey company that you use and what you're asking them for. For HOAs, HOAs vary significantly. They aren't necessarily regulated for how much they can charge for transfer fees or certificate fee. Typically, it's over $100, but I have never seen one any more than $500. You'll need to contact the HOA to ask them how much they charge for these in order to determine how much it is. Again, this video is for information purposes only. It does not replace sitting down with a lender, a title company, or a realtor to determine exactly what your closing fees are. This is just to give you a general idea.